What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Reality Pill. Today, we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Olivia, unmute yourself. Hey, how are you? Hi,
Good
you're back for
evening.
part two. How are you?
Good evening, Mr. Samuels. How are you?
I'm good. What you got for me?
Well, firstly, I wanted to call in to apologize to you for my immaturity
No problem.
um, on the last show. I was really embarrassed by how I acted, how I presented myself, and my lack of knowledge in certain situations. And I'm honestly back in the room to apologize to you as well as
That's
to
okay.
learn.
That's okay.
So
It
I'm
happens.
yeah, so I'm open to hearing what it is I need to do to be a quality woman for a quality man and
Okay.
not just looking for what they can give me because I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, you see the IG models and the girls on the
Mm-hmm.
videos and you think, okay, well, if you're pretty, you can just have a good lifestyle. You
Mm-hmm.
don't think, well, I have to work for this or
Mm-hmm.
um that man is not going to talk to me because I'm cute,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't realize that until last night. I'm like, well, I'm thinking about law school and I'm moving to DC and I can get a man and da da da. And
Mm-hmm.
after coming on the show, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know anything
Mm-hmm.
at all.
And
I
that
All right, so this is going to be interesting. So, a woman is calling back into the show. My mind is trying to run to see if I remember this person, but maybe one of you guys remember because, of course, you guys watched these videos with me. So, who is this person? Comment down below. Let me know if you guys remember this caller. But I'll tell you one thing that hasn't changed, even though she claims that she's learned a lot from the previous night. What hasn't changed is that damn smoke detector. That goddamn smoke detector still beeping.
I don't even
and the
know.
sad thing is, just like the previous young lady who was a cute young lady, attractive young lady, she has she said she was a former feminist at 20 years old. You
Mhm.
guys are getting thrown off the path in your early formative years, and your eye is being taken off the ball to where you're going to be in DC or this and that, and then non-black women are scooping up the best of your men.
Right, right. And
So
I didn't realize it. I didn't because in college, a lot of the older women they tell us, "You're the catch, you're the prize."
right
Um, you
now,
know,
notice that these women are all single.
I never realized that until now. Actually, most of them
Hmm.
were single or divorced. Most of
Right.
my professors were divorced out of long marriages.
Okay, and you'll find a common thread that women who say that kind of stuff usually have troubled relations with men. If you ask them
Mhm.
about their divorce, their husband either was abusive, he cheated on her, or something. It was never her fault.
Wow.
And then you find a lot of these women also tend to be overweight
Right.
and ineffective on the dating market. So they have to tell this story to make their reality not so painful.
Right.
But at your age, you're what, 24?
Yes, I'm 24 currently.
Okay. So here's what you're going to go to law school. Okay. I remember you wanted to Foggy Bottoms, Georgetown, that kind of thing. Okay. Uh,
Embarrassing enough, I didn't know that that wasn't even the correct name.
okay. But that's okay. But the thing
Oh, okay. I remember this woman now.
is, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was my sophomore year, I believe, in college. After that, it was a couple of dates, here and
But didn't you
then.
say you broke up with the guy for what did you break up with him for?
Honestly, I was an idiot.
But
I had
what did you say the other night though?
oh, why I s- I said that I broke up with him because I wanted more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And what did you mean then?
When I said it then, I meant I wanted the big house, the fancy
Right.
car, and things like that. And I wasn't looking at the quality of myself not
Mm-hmm.
being up to par and not knowing anything. Um, I'm financially illiterate.
Mm-hmm.
And I admitted that to
Well,
a
well, now your
civvy.
eyes are open. So while my show may have been shocking,
Yeah.
it's a good thing because now you're at least awake to where you can make some choices. There are many women who never heard. I mean, I didn't exist, and how many women did not hear what you heard last night, and they went on and they're 40 years old and they're just now hearing it. They're not
Right.
24 and can do anything about it. The net of it is this: I don't begrudge any woman for wanting to have a nice quality of life. That's fine. The thing is, um, you got to really ask yourself a question: do you really truly not want to work after you're married?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Um,
that
I
is that,
I
is that
also I
did
wanted
you?
to ask you something, if that was okay.
But I didn't get an answer to that question. Do you want to
Oh, I'm
have to
sorry.
work?
Ask me the question one more time.
Did you want to have to work after you're married?
I didn't want to. No, sir.
All right. So I got to ask you,
Yes, sir.
why are you going to law school?
I don't know. I mean, I majored in pre-law and I was a part of other organizations that kind of pushed me towards that.
Hmm.
That's why I said that. Other
Right.
people said that there were other things that I could be doing,
Right.
instead of trying to go to law school and pile up on debt. There's other legal work that I could be doing.
Right. So that's why I'm asking you. If you don't want to be a lawyer, don't go to. If you don't want to have to work as a lawyer, what you're basically going to do is going to put another 100, $200,000 worth of debt onto your would be man.
Yeah,
That's not fair.
yeah.
And it makes you unappealing. It makes you a liability, not an asset. The truth of the matter is, you didn't know. You went pre-law because you got advice, sounds like from women,
Yes,
and it was go do whatever. And women like to live in the short term or in the fantasy world. You know,
yes,
yeah, go to law school or go to med school, but not thinking about all that debt. And ultimately, your goal would be to, well, I really don't want to do this. I want to be a housewife. That means your husband not only has to, that means, look at it this way. Think about the house you want to own, to live in, right?
mm-hmm.
Take all your student loan debt, all your consumer debt, and deduct it from the house.
Mm.
Yeah, because it has to be paid.
Whew.
But see, we
So can
don't
I ask
talk,
you?
we don't talk to, we don't talk, we don't tell young black women this. You're told just go out there, and especially if you're cute, someone will wife you, and it doesn't happen. Another thing, you need to get somebody to come over there and change that smoke detector. That's the single woman giveaway. Do you have an IG?
Not only that, she has a smoke detector beeping every 2 seconds. And then she has this like little pacer thing that's ticking. And my question is, how can you sit there, hear all of these noises a gajillion times a day and remain sane? Like if there was something beeping in anyone's house, they would try to find what's beeping, fix it because it's an irritant. But to women like this, it's music. This is what they relax to, just obnoxious sounds in the house.
No, not currently, not
Okay.
anymore. I
All right.
did have one at first.
All right. Well, what? Okay. So ask your question, and I'm gonna get to the next person. But I'll get back to you though, because I have other
Oh,
people in here I got to get through.
yes, sir. Um, what was my question? Oh, my question was, would I still be up for a high quality man if I don't go to law school?
Yes. I mean, you have a bachelor's, right?
Yes, sir.
You're more available to a higher quality man if you don't go to law school. Going
Mm,
to advanced degrees make it less likely because you have to spend 2 years doing that, acquiring all that debt to not use it. See, what it is I think you know the kind of lifestyle you want, but you weren't trained or taught how to go get it. So when you were at college, I don't know, what, oh, in undergrad is where I saw this really change. I saw non-black women come to college and go their freshman and sophomore year partying, sorority, whole phasing, everything else. In their junior year, they got cold, calculated, and sober, and found them a husband that was in medical school, law school, whatever, and they were getting engaged or married right out of college.
Oh.
They were taught to do this. They were taught. Last night, I had two young black women on the show, and I played them at the beginning of this show, both talking about they want high value men. And I said, well, if I put one in front of you, only one of you can have him. Would you be willing to compete? And he's like, I don't want to compete against my friend. I'm like, okay, then you both lose. You have to be, you need to, I'm going to say this. I got to get, you can stay on hold, but
Okay.
you're going to have to, one, really get serious about the kind of lifestyle you want to live. And then you're going to have to do the work to get around the kind of men that can provide that. And oftentimes that involves investing in etiquette classes, charm school, the right associations, the right memberships, all these kind of things. Or else you can do like 72% of mothers in this country and work full or part time. All right. So,
All right, guys, that's going to be the episode. I love this one right here because we get to see a full circle moment of someone coming back in, realizing that, they were stuck in this delusional world in which they didn't have to think about things or process it and they can just live and things would just happen for them. So I love the fact that we get a full circle moment here. And this goes into the good currency bank for Kevin, for all the people that says like, he does things like just make content to bring people down. And that's not what he's here for or what he was here for. But I appreciate this message more than anything. Shout out to the Godfather. I want everyone to please make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys comment your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.